12th standard subject physics, 8th chapter electrostatics. From the chapter, let us see the expression for electric potential due to a point charge. So in this point we have to obtain an expression for the electric potential due to a point charge. So for that purpose, let us consider a point charge which is placed at point O, and that charge is plus Q. So plus Q is the point charge which is placed at point O. Then another unit positive charge plus Q0 is placed at point M at a distance equal to x from the charge plus Q. Now this charge Q0 we have to displace from M to A. So for that, first of all, it is displaced through a short distance dx from M to N against the direction of this electrostatic force, and therefore the work will be done when that charge plus Q0 is displaced from point M to N through a short distance dx. Now the electrostatic force between the two charges plus Q and plus Q0, that is the electrostatic force acting on the charge Q0 due to Q charge at M, is given as F is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by x square, and this relation is according to Coulomb's law. Now for a small displacement dx, that is from M to N, the amount of work done is dw equal to minus f into dx. Now this negative sign indicates that the force and the displacement are oppositely directed, because force is directed from N to M and the displacement will be directed from M to N. Now we have to calculate the total work done in displacing that plus Q0 charge from point M to point A, and therefore the total work done in displacing that charge Q0 from infinity to point A, and that is given as, so in this case that point M is considered initially lying at infinite distance from that point O, and therefore this work done W will be equal to integration dW, and therefore the limiting values of integration will be from infinity to R, and dW is minus f into dx. Therefore W will be equal to integration from infinity to R minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by x square into dx. The value of this force F is taken as minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 here Q by x square, and therefore we can write W equal to minus Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0, as this total factor is constant, therefore it is taken out of integration, into integration infinity to R 1 by x square dx. That will be written as minus Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 integration infinity to R x raised to minus 2 dx. Now if you consider here integration of x raised to minus 2 dx, x raised to minus 2 dx, that integration will be solved as it is x raised to minus 2, and therefore it is x raised to minus 2 plus 1 upon minus 2 plus 1. So that integration will be equal to now x raised to minus 1 upon minus 1, so that we will get minus x raised to minus 1, but this x raised to minus 1 will be written as 1 by x. So this will be the solution here, and therefore we will get W equal to minus Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into minus 1 by x from infinity to R. So that will be equal to W is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into 1 by R minus 1 by infinity, putting the limiting values of this integration. Therefore, W will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by R, and therefore here 1 by infinity is nothing but equal to 0. That's why this bracketed term will be only 1 by R, and therefore W is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by R. Now this work done is the electrostatic potential at point A. This work done is stored as the electrostatic potential at that point A, and therefore electrostatic potential phi is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by R. Now from this relation, if R is equal to infinity, then phi will be equal to Q by infinity, and that will be equal to 0. That is, at infinite distance from any charge, the electrostatic potential will be 0. Now from these equations, we can conclude that the electrostatic potential phi is inversely proportional to R, and already we have studied that the electric field is inversely proportional to square of the distance, that is R square, and therefore the variation of the electrostatic potential and the electric field against the distance is as follows. And therefore if you plot the graph of the electrostatic potential or electric field along y-axis, this is the y-axis here, and therefore along the y-axis, if electrostatic potential or electric field is plotted, and along this x direction the distance r is plotted, then the nature of the graph of potential against the distance is shown by dotted line, and the electric field against distance is shown by this continuous line.